Incentive Awards program is family.
Inspirational.
Fearless.
A great opportunity.
Perseverance.
Special.
Impactful.
Adaptability.
Transformative. Otherworldly.
A blessing.
And life-changing.
I would say the mission of the Incentive Awards program is to provide opportunities, resources, and experiences for populations at the University of Maryland who otherwise might not receive them, who will then go out into the world and make the biggest impact you could possibly see.
The idea for the Incentive Awards program came from former President Dan Moat, who was very involved in raising money for a program of the same name at the University of California, Berkeley. And so he came to the University of Maryland in 1998 and noticed that there was a breakdown between Baltimore City Public Schools and the University of Maryland.
There were 4,000 incoming freshmen in the fall of 1998. And of those 4,000 incoming freshmen, 40 came from the public high schools in Baltimore. This is just wrong.
And so he thought, deja vu all over again. There must be a way to really facilitate a strong pipeline of students coming from the state's major city to the state's flagship university.
I needed to start building this program, and then I had to recruit someone who could do the work of putting it together.
Good morning, everyone.
The key moment is when I got Declan Wheeler to do this, because she had all the juice that was necessary to make this work.
Well, I started with a manila folder with just a few scraps of paper in it. It was incredibly nerve-wracking, but I did a lot of research on programs that were currently in existence around the country. That first year, we were laying the bricks as we were walking in many cases, but in those early years, it was so important for us to get it right. There were 9 students in the first cohort who came from the 9 schools that had been designated as IAP partner schools.
I knew I was going to college. It's just how.
So I learned about the Incentive Awards program from my high school counselor.
Learned that it wasn't like a typical scholarship. There were going to be people like me, people coming from the same area in which I grew up in or the same city.
Believe it or not, I was an alternate, but I definitely am really blessed that I was ultimately selected to be one of the members of the first class.
Probably the most challenging thing was that there were no previous students on whom Cohort 1 could rely. They were really courageous because they had to forge a path where there wasn't one.
We have to set those tracks in place for the people that come behind us. We have to show that this is something that can continue and should continue and actually expand.
Congratulations, you are the winner of the Incentive Award. Everyone needs to have some place where they feel like they belong.
You recruit the first class, and you have 9 freshmen, but they don't feel like they're part of a community. But then the next year, we bring in another 9 students, until ultimately after 4 years, you have 36 students. Now you have a community.
Having a support system, especially when your parents did not go to college or anyone in your family and you don't know what to expect, is critical.
We went through a lot together.
You're relying on this new family to get through it.
We were fighting some of the same fights. We had some of the same dreams. We had some of the same motivations. We're navigating the campus together.
We instantly had friends that made us feel comfortable and confident.
Everybody's like resilient, everybody's on top of it. So it's like, when I'm down, they can help carry me that little foot that I need.
Like, I can't think of a time where I didn't want to tell someone in IAP, I need help with something.
To have this community meant everything to me.
After the first cohort graduated, we knew we were really onto something. We had a built-in set of mentors who would inspire our current students, because here were 9 students who were from similar backgrounds, the same high schools, who had achieved despite obstacles in the path.
As a member of the first cohort, I believe our goal was always to prove that we could succeed.